ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधि साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि। ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ॐ समस्तब्रह्मविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीवेदव्यासवैशम्पायनयाज्ञवल्क्य आद्यशङ्कराचार्यवर्यादिगुरुभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम अतः श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदांतर्गत तैत्तिरीय उपनिषत् पारायणम्. In today's Parayanam, we are doing second one, Brahmananda Valli beginning. Start with all your faith, Shraddha, your focus, trying with all the love, with the intention that the ability to chant the mantras we must have, and by the grace of Shruti Mata and Guru Parampara and Parabrahma Paramatma Tattva, that we are able to understand the meaning that is there in the mantras, so that we are able to contemplate, meditate, and know the truth, and guide others also in the spiritual path of self-unfoldment. Om अथ द्वितीया ब्रह्मानन्दवल्ली। Om सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। Om शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ ब्रह्मविदाप्नोति परं तदेशाभ्युक्ता सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तं ब्रह्म यो वेदनिहितं गुहायां परमे व्योमन् सोऽश्नुते सर्वान् कामान् सह ब्रह्मणा विपश्चितेति तस्माद्वा एतस्मादात्मन आकाश सम्भूतः आकाशाद्वायुः वायोरग्निः अग्नेरावः अद्भ्यः पृथिवी पृथिव्या ओषधयः ओषधीभ्योऽन्नम् अन्नात् पुरुषः स वा एष पुरुषोऽन्नरसमयः तस्येदमेव शिरः अयं दक्षिणः पक्षः अयमुत्तरः पक्षः अयमात्मा इदं पुच्छं प्रतिष्ठा तदप्येष श्लोको भवति अन्नाद्वै प्रजाः प्रजायन्ते याः काश्च पृथिवीगश्रिताः अथो अन्नेनैव जीवन्ति अथैनदपियन्त्यन्ततः अन्नगं हि भूतानां ज्येष्ठं तस्मात् सर्वौषधमुच्यते सर्वं वै तेन्नमाप्नुवन्ति येन्नं ब्रह्मोपासते अन्नगं हि भूतानां ज्येष्ठं तस्मात् सर्वौषधमुच्यते अन्नात् भूतानि जायन्ते जातान्यन्नेन वर्धन्ते अद्यतेत्ति च भूतानि तस्मादन्नं तदुच्यत इति तस्माद्वा एतस्मादन्नरसमयात् अन्योन्तर आत्मा प्राणमयः तेनैष पूर्णः स वा एष पुरुषविद एव तस्य पुरुषविदताम् अन्वयं पुरुषविदः तस्य प्राण एव शिरः व्यानो दक्षिणपक्षः अपान उत्तरः पक्षः आकाश आत्मा पृथिवी पुच्छं प्रतिष्ठा तदप्येष श्लोको भवति प्राणं देवा अनुप्राणन्ते मनुष्याः पशवश्च ये प्राणो हि भूतानामायुः तस्मात् सर्वायुषमुच्यते सर्वमेव त आयुर्यन्ति ये प्राणं ब्रह्मोपासते प्राणो हि भूतानामायुः तस्मात् सर्वायुषमुच्यत इति तस्यैष एव शारीर आत्मा यः पूर्वस्य तस्माद्वा एतस्मात् प्राणमयात् अन्योन्तर आत्मा मनोमयः तेनैष पूर्णः स वा एष पुरुषविद एव तस्य पुरुषविदताम् अन्वयं पुरुषविदः तस्य यजुरेव शिरः ऋग्दक्षिणपक्षः सामोत्तरः पक्षः आदेश आत्मा अथर्वाङ्गिरस पुच्छं प्रतिष्ठा तदप्येष श्लोको भवति ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ अथ श्रीकृष्ण यजुर्वेदान्तर्गत तैत्तिरीय शाखान्तर्गत तैत्तिरीय आरण्यकान्तर्गत तैत्तिरीय उपनिषत् ॐ यस्मात् जातं जगत् सर्वं यस्मिन्नेव प्रलीयते येनेदं धार्यते चैव तस्मै ज्ञानात्मने नमः यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं तैत्तिरीयकसारस्य मयाचार्यप्रसादतः विस्पष्टार्थरुचीनां हि व्याख्येयं सम्प्रणीयते ॐ अथ प्रथमा शिक्षा वल्ली प्रथमोऽनुवाकः शान्तिमन्त्रः ॐ शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतो तद्वक्तारमवतो अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 Saluting to the Lord, to the Brahma Tattva, to the entire Guru Devata Parampara, to our beloved Shruti Mata, and also to our Guru Parampara, especially of the Taittiriya Upanishad, Sri Vedavyasa Bhagavan, Vaishampayana Rishi, Yajnavalkya Rishi, and our Adya Shankara Bhagavan, and all the Gurus who are teaching us this Brahma Vidya. The study of Shastras, regular attending to the classes should give us few of the clarities which should be kept always in the mind. First thing is the ultimate goal that is indicated by the Shastra. Unambiguously, we must always remember, keep in mind, because that is the only one which inspires us to do sadhana, else we will be lost in samsara. The goal indicated by the Shastra is recognize the presence of one common substratum behind and beyond all the worlds of names and forms at the individual and total level in gross and subtle causal form. First, intellectually apprehend the presence of that one common denominator or the truth and identify with the truth that truth or the self is yourself, so that you are that infinite self which is the support and substratum of entire universe, and you are not this particular upadhi yukta, a small jiva struggling for small little happinesses through lot of efforts. This is what is the ultimate goal indicated by the Shastra, always to be kept in mind. Just by knowing theoretically do we reach to that goal? No. We have to do sadhana throughout the life, keeping that in our mind. And sadhana is where we are. From there it starts. So if we are in the world outside, then in the world outside, what is the sadhana? To know the truth. If we are inside ourselves or all alone with ourselves, what is the sadhana which takes me near to the truth? In this way, always becoming conscious about what is to be done, what is to be felt, what is to be known, what is to be reached, whether I am outside or inside, and exactly doing that, ensuring that we are absolutely on the path toward that ultimate truth. This is called as a complete matured nature or understanding of a spiritual person. So, how we have to start? We are outside in the world. When we are in the world outside, two things we have to do is protect the world from yourself, protect yourself from the world. This is one thing. Second is what? Do the due to the world. That's it. And receive whatever the world gives as prasad. What the meaning of protecting the world from yourself means? Let us not become a liability to the world by any way disturbing the rhythm of the world. How we have to avoid the world troubling us, how we have to protect from the world is by giving unnecessary undue importance. We trouble ourselves by the world, avoiding that. Paraswabhava karmani na prashamset na garhayetu. A long time we have to live till it becomes natural. Then only we go inside with ourselves and then we focus on our faculties. Here also our sadhana is understand each of the faculties, understand each of the faculties functioning and their limitations and their misguidance if they are misused somewhere else, and their help when they are used for spiritual sadhana. Each of them, whether it is deha, is a prana, is a mana, is indriya, all of them have some specific capacities in them. These capacities, if misused, then they will be the cause of bondage. Same capacities, if it is rightly used, they become cause of liberation. So, in what way, if it is used, they are the cause of bondage, and how to avoid it? What way, if they are used, they are cause of liberation, and use him for that. This clarity called as maturity. This is what every one of we have to possess. That is what is widely spoken in and through all shastras by all the gurus. In our inadvertences, in our tamoguna, in our not giving sufficient time and thinking, that all the time this knowledge, even though we listen Shastra so many times, still remains vague, still remains ununderstood, still remains incomplete in us. Therefore, how many number of time we listen, yet there is confusion still. What is to know, what is to do, what is to feel. But as we keep on progressing, listening to our Shastra for a long time, under our guidance of the Acharyas, slowly all these unfoldments will happen. Then only the third one we talk about, is there any infinite power to run the show of the world? Definitely it is there in the Purana Kala. It's called as the Rama or Krishna or Ishvara or Shiva or Brahma or Vishnu Maheshwara. In the Veda Kala is called as Mahat Brahma. Then our feeling of gratitude towards him, feeling of faith in him, feeling of tuning to him through all the upasanas and prayers is the most essential thing that also is a part of spiritual life. So outer management we have done, inner management we have done, then discover the presence of the infinite power behind the show of the world in which we are a part, and discovering the necessity to tune to him. The tuning through the upasanas, tuning through the prayers, tuning through the attitude of gratitude, tuning through the faith that he is there, he is very much observing, and when we pray, he listens, and he alone is coming to us in the form of all the scriptures, telling us exactly what to do. With all these understandings, tuning to that infinite power. Then comes the fourth topic of what is the substratum beyond and behind. Unless the gamut of entire worldly happenings, inner and outer, is transcended by whatever the means that is required. That is what the content of the entire Shastras called as sadhana. Unless we transcend all of them, that transcendental truth in the seat on the seat of meditation, in the core of our own heart, we won't discover. And unless that is discovered, there is no shanti, peace anywhere discovered for me, the individuality. So, in this way, scriptural study, regular scriptural study, little of the homework done, little of contemplation done, then discussing with the Guru informally, All of that put together should give us a clarity of what to do, what to reach. That should inspire us all the time to be in the dynamic mood of working towards. That's the only way with which we can escape the attractive world, we can escape our mind which is getting attracted, which is called samsara, which is called as bondage. What is bondage? Attracting world, giving it a chance to attract us, and allowing the mind to get attracted and get lost, forgetting the entire purpose of life, goal of life, and the meaning of evolution and the purpose for which we are sent here. Sara bhul jana. That's called illusion, that is called samsara, all the definitions. Okay, let us keep these things in mind. Still, more and more clarity, certainty will come when we really give that heart to the Lord, the Guru, through prayer. Ye Bhagavan, we are studying Shastras from quite a period of time. Still, the clarity is not there. Please give us what to know, what to feel, what to do at every moment so that I am ensuring that I am on the track and I am enjoying that I am on the track. Let there be no vagueness in the understanding. Let there is no vagueness in the planning. Let there no vagueness even in the implementation. Even a movement like the moving of river. No movement the river has any vagueness as to only destination of the river is ocean, and it continuously gurgling, not getting distracted anywhere, not getting stopped anywhere. That type of clarity of a river that we have to reach to Paramatma in this path, doing these things. This clarity, when it comes, we are the most fortunate ones. Our listening of Shastra is becoming useful for us. Mm. Mm. So, with this clarity, let us now enter into our most profound